Titan weed smoking alchemists. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar.
Shot from the point dead. Oh God, you know, it is almost maybe turned into a bitch session, and nothing makes me more insane than YouTubers crying about, you know, oh, poor me. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm starting to feel this pinch too.
Oh, this whole thing's fucking annoying.
Oh, straight up, I'm down $400 from where I was last month.
Yeah, being down $400 would piss me off
yeah.
too.
I mean, let's be entirely. Hold off on the calls, guys. I'll take.
You have no reason to be ashamed of that.
Oh, just when I started getting things going, and I got my first like regular check this month, and you know, I come in. There's something wrong with the notifications. It's only 17 likes. I mean, that's the kind of shit we used to get for In the Crease when we had 1,000 subs.
Right.
You know, I'm used to coming in
something
here.
We did get for In the Crease today.
Yeah, that's something we did get In the Crease before we loaded it. You know, and so there's obviously something wrong. I mean, let me give you my recent numbers. And this doesn't keep. All right, so like I was killing it last month, getting like 1,000 a day. All right, I don't know what I forget what was going on, but obviously, you know, people started realizing I was unbaited, this, that, and the other thing. All right, so I got a big jump, but I'd only been getting like 50, averaging 50 last week. Now we had the Nick Cash thing. Obviously, it brought enough attention, drama alert. So I get a plus, and that's from when I say a plus 679, that's a plus from the amount of subs that you had. It's always going up and down, but I have 679 more subs than I did for the next day. All right, and so that's how that works. Drama alert, only 600. I'm not saying
you would think with what is Keem on that view wise?
I don't know. I figured it'd be close to 9 or 8. 100, but I'm not saying it was the best. It wasn't a very good episode of Drama Alert. It was just a clusterfuck.
No, it wasn't.
It was a clusterfuck. Even right now, I mean, I'm going up now. It's like 108. Even my viewers are down. Live viewers are down. You know, I don't count Love Flows because that never pulls in a lot of people in. But you know, stuff like this tends to. You know, and so here's the way it goes. So like when I was getting 1,000, it gradually dropped down to like 1,800, back up to 9, back out to 8, down to 7.
Understandable.
And it gradually goes up. So I would assume that was normal. I never got big time subs before. It was normal, all right? And it gradually started going down and down and down, down. So it gets down to about 50 a day, 80 a day, anywhere between fluctuation that. I'm like, I guess that's just until baited episodes comes out and this, that, and the other thing. And then the Cash thing happens and I get a plus 600 because of Drama Alert. Next day I get another 300, all right? I would have figured that would have been 1,000, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to judge it by. Okay. Next day from 304. So the Nick Cash day is 679. The next day is 304. Next day is 22 plus 22. Today total plus 4. I get a plus 4 in the first friggin' hour.
Yeah, there's obviously something wrong with the system here.
There's something wrong. Now,
obviously,
this whole thing came to. Here's another thing. I got it was a month ago, or maybe it's like 2 weeks ago. Keem says there must be something wrong with our sub box. Maybe I thought he might be a little paranoid, but of course he's a much better position to judge than I am. And he started noticing his scarcest numbers started going down too. And then Leafy's numbers were dropping like a rock, but we figured that was because of the baited thing.
Well, he's still getting shit over
and
being
Nick Cash
exposed.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, when me and Nick got in a fight, I mean, one of the things is because I haven't put out a video in 2 weeks, I'm like, you wouldn't have bleeding like that if you put out a video in 2 weeks. But I'm actually starting to come around to the thing, it is a little strange that I could have done that much damage myself to a 200K guy.
Right.
I honestly think that he's a victim of the glitch too. I don't think I did much damage at all. I wonder how many fans really even knew he was in a fight. And I'm sure like the Drama Alert didn't help and our drama didn't help, but I'm starting to think he's right. Comedy Shorts Gamers promoted this. He uploads. He showed the clip now that was on Drama Alert in his own channel.
Where his numbers just they're steadily falling and then they just skyrocket down.
As soon as he uploads, I got calls from other YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, what do you know? I think they're trying to see what Keem knew, but Keem doesn't know anything. And he even said in a tweet last night that this looks like look at that 244. So it's steady now at 244. I should be around 400 or 500 right now.
You would think.
Yeah, you would think. And this isn't a love phones.
I mean, I'm still getting notified when the stream goes live.
I just got a letter from a guy that says I'm subbed, but I'm not getting notified. Other guys said they've been unsubbed. Is it automatically glitching, right? And the thing is, and I don't really buy this. Comedy Shorts Gamer had his own conspiracy theory, and that's all I have for this. That maybe they were trying to discourage him from making videos. Because what you do, you start changing stuff and changing stuff and changing stuff.
Start attacking people's wallets.
It's probably yeah, but the thing I have a problem with that logic is, I don't think they'd be discouraging guys like him. He's not super abrasive. He's not political, and I think he's what they want in a YouTuber. He is funny. He's talented. He can get people in the door. And checking out their product. I don't think they would be screwing. So that leads me to think it's more of a glitch. I don't see why they would want Comedy Shorts Gamer, who is the brother of KSI, one of the Smash's biggest money makers this site has. I don't know why they want their top guys off. I don't think that's good for business. So it does make me sort of think. It makes me sort of think that it's definitely a glitch and something. But here's where my conspiracy theory. This is not in mainstream media yet. YouTube has not acknowledged this, which they're famous for doing. So it keeps rolling in my head. Well, in that thing a couple months ago where it's like, oh, by the way, we've been unmonetizing your videos because they have the word rape in them or something like that for months. We're just getting around to telling you now.
Yeah.
Oh, great. How nice of you. And grade A under A. See, guys, YouTube's doing you a big favor. Yeah, thanks, fuckface. When Grade took a loss for that. And I just keep wondering, are we going to find out? Like, oh, yeah, we implemented a new system that we're giving channels personal ratings. They will get into certain areas of recommendations, and other channels we find less desirable will go down, which they have every right to do as a company. And I'm just looking straight in there. Oh, and we're telling you this now. We've been doing it for a couple of weeks, and now it's kind of implemented. It's propagated throughout the entire site. That's what I'm afraid of.
They do that now. They're already 5 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they're gonna handle it the same way they did last time, And I gotta be honest with you. Although most of the guys they kicked off were legitimate right-wing fucking wackos, as far as I know. Maybe they're lying. We have the mainstream news stories in the news today that they're cracking down on the alt-right because they are a white supremacist movement, which is not true. I mean, God, even like Sargon of Akkad, Thunderfoot, and TJ, who are all liberals, are not. They're considered on the alt-right, but they're all liberals. They're just anti-SJW. We're going to crack down on alt-right people, and we have the fake news. The head of Google was in a BBC conversation. Like, well, there's a lot of fake news getting to the top of Google searches. And in this interview, I saw, well, do you think that this may have impacted the election? So is this what we're seeing now is a panic for Donald Trump's election? What did I see today? Dolan Dork got a warning today. He said he wrote something crazy and they told him to remove it or his account suspended. I saw Nick Cash writing something, a joke.
Did you see what the crazy thing was? Or?
Yeah, it was just something like all cis males should die. It was just, or something like all straight white males should die or something like that. And they told
something
him to
not
remove
politically correct.
Yeah, something like politically correct or something like that. And then he got the message. And then I saw Nick Cash post something to the effect of my account's been suspended, and now that my account's been suspended or is going to be suspended, and now that I'm tweeting about it possibly getting suspended, it's sure to get suspended. See you next week, something like that. And that's what he tweeted out. So I'm wondering if this is not a glitch, and we all have something to worry about. Look, YouTube Heroes went over like a fart in church. Is this it? Is this the reckoning, or is it just a glitch? Is it just a glitch? And, you could get around YouTube Heroes. You just go from site to site. You could hire people to do this. Is this the kind of stuff we want now? No more recommendations for you. But the thing that makes me think it's a glitch is the fact that it hit Comedy Shorts Gamer, that it does seem to be responding to uploads for some reason. It seems to be effective. It's now sort of spreading. But there's been YouTubers that have been aware for this for a month, or at least last 3 weeks. And, I even like our old buddy Joe Cronin. He's not getting the numbers that he used to on his Monday Night Raws, which is his bread and friggin' butter right after Monday Night Raw. My stuff is fine. It didn't seem to be affecting me too much. I thought my popularity was dipping because I peaked last month.
September stuff seems a little low. Seems a little lower.
Yeah, but you can always blame that in wrestling sucks lately. Everybody seems to. But even I was getting 1,000 views on In the Crease, which is not obviously our bread and butter as far as the
obviously it doesn't compare to the numbers for this.
But everything seems like it's cut in half. And then today with this this doesn't make any sense. I mean, look, if I was getting a +2 or a +22, this would be accompanied with you're a fucking asshole, you're this, you're that, the other thing, and it wouldn't have been accompanied when I made
seeing Leafy shit start. Why?
All right, yeah, you see Leafy shit, but I think his stuff is over the top. His stuff is just even bigger than it seemed it should be. Yeah, Leafy kind of hit the. You're not cool. The Nick Cash thing didn't help him, not one bit. But it just seems to be more than it should be. I'm starting to think we didn't have much of an effect on Nick at all. That this is just all a part of the glitch. Or God forbid, not so much YouTube heroes, but they're going to rate your channel, and that's going to decide how much exposure you get through the algorithm. Or it's just and the fact that they haven't talked about it. Now we know this is real. They haven't talked to this. Is very typical YouTube. The fact that Donald Trump got elected. I was reading this, so all the news media got it wrong, except for this. I saw this quick on CNN, except for this CNN International, except for this one group down in South Africa that got Brexit right. Okay, they didn't poll people. You know what they did? They data mined Twitter and Facebook. Through this data mining, they got Brexit right, and they got this right. So you have all these companies like Google and Facebook who donate millions to the Democratic Party, and their guy didn't get in. Yeah. Their girl didn't get it in. So I think, and everybody still, there's riots in Portland, Oregon, which is funny. Fucking white people rioting. That's just hysterical. When was the last time white people
rioting?
When was the last time white people got a good riot in Portland, Oregon? For Christ's sakes. So I think what happens is these free speech platforms, right, which they're not, or they're getting less and less, that these left-wing organizations, or not left-wing organizations, but these left-leaning companies own, their toys are actually biting them in the ass, and this is their way to do something. We've seen it. Milo Yiannopoulos taken off over a lousy comment to the Ghostbusters thing. We saw people getting kicked off for criticizing Ghostbusters because that was a political movement too. We didn't see anybody getting kicked off for criticizing Call of Duty. No, it was Ghostbusters, because Call of Duty was just a corporate failure. Ghostbusters was a political failure. Mm-hmm. So I'm really starting to wonder if that's what we're going to find out. I hope, and I'm thinking I'm 80% chance of being wrong here. But I really do wonder, are we going to find out, oh, by the way, we changed the system, and we are giving you scores, your channel scores, and that's going to, and you're not going to know what the fuck they are. Because YouTube heroes didn't go.
There's always that possibility out there. People trying to push whatever agenda that is they're trying to reach.
We know Facebook has an agenda. We know Google has an agenda. And the fake news thing, I think doesn't that sound great in this purpose? No fake news. Fake news when you don't search Google, that's great. What if they considered Fox News fake? What if they considered Drudge Report fake? What if they considered what TJ or Thunderfoot has done fake? It's not fake. Just disagree with them. Anything that disagrees with is fake. If you disagree, for the last 2 years, it didn't work. You call anybody that disagrees with you a harasser. You're harassing me. No. I disagree. You're losing the argument. And I think their ideas, the party of Hillary Clinton, the Democratic Party's ideas do not survive on social media because you need an open and honest debate. And when you get an open, honest debate, socialism doesn't work. You lose. Yeah, everybody is sick and tired on the left and the right, normal liberals of SJWs. They hate them. It's a bad thing to be called now because your SJW is like a kook. You're like a Klansman. John Birch Society, or every any right wing kook, left wing kook, or an annoying Scientologist.
Greens.
Yeah, annoying Scientologist. Who are those dopes that knock on your door and ask you? Jehovah's Witnesses. That's what SJWs have become.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I think. Did you see Rice Gum's tweet?
Yeah, I did.
I told you he's funny. Rice Gum said something to the effect of, "He passed Leafy and Sub. He is now the biggest."
That was funny. I'll give him that one. That was funny.
He's fucking funny, man.
He's just not my cup of tea. But
No,
I'll give that one to him. That was funny.
That was fucking funny.
That was funny.
And that's on moms.
Yeah.
God damn it! I knew you were gonna.
Of course I'm gonna play it. That was funny. the biggest I ever bully.
Now, do you think he meant to tweet that? Because you
never know with Rice
I don't know if you've been saying, but you've heard that he's dumb as a bag of rocks.
Oh, well, he's definitely funny. I know some guys that weren't that bright that were funny growing up. He strikes me as one. I do think he's funny. I don't like his targets.
Stupidity can be funny.
Yeah, I don't like his targets. I do like the fact that he crushes the Asian stereotype of smart. I mean, I don't think he ever took. He's like, I think Rice Gum's a lot like me, but he's not like most Asians. He never actually did a trigonometry problem. He actually didn't take a calc class like me. You know, he's a funny guy. I do think he's a funny guy. I just don't like his targets. And from what I understand, I don't think I'm sub to him. The stuff I haven't seen him without. I don't know if he needs to goof on kids. I really don't. But the kids love him. Because kids love when other kids that look like them get bullied as long as it's not them.
That's true. Everybody's soft.
Here's my baited update. I have none.
You don't have any.
I have none. It's so funny. Like, people coming in for it. I put it in the fucking thing. In brackets. I have none. And the people still, yeah.
And people still ask because they don't read the title.
What do you think, bitch? You just got clickbaited. That's not clickbait if I write the fucking thing in the title. I got news for you.
No, you're saying that you're saying what it is. That's not clickbait.
John Scares pissed me off today. Like, he wrote YouTube. Like, he does. Look, I'll tell you what went on with John Scares thing just to make up for that. Y'all got baited. Scarce and Keemstar argued over like who's the biggest clickbaiter, who's the biggest like misleader. It was so bad. So glad we didn't upload it. You know, people are demanding it. There's nothing. It's probably I think somebody withheld, so you're never gonna hear it. And God, you have better things to do. Like, I don't know, poke your eyes out with scissors. You know,
drag my nuts through 4 miles of broken glass.
Play Pickaxe Peak with a real pickaxe. That's the best.
Go dodge traffic.
Yeah. With dodge traffic with what do they call those? Those one-legged races when they tied two guys' legs together. What do they call that? Like they did like picnics and shit back in the States.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Two-legged races. Yeah,
and we don't do this here in St. Louis. So don't
probably,
get it.
Well, we don't do that here. And actually, I figured it'd be something they would do in St. Louis. They probably throw horseshoes at you when you do it though in St. Louis. Big hillbilly.
Yeah, make it more fun.
So rice gum
races. What do they call?
One-legged race. Three-legged races. There it is.
Three-legged race. There you go.
Three-legged races.
There you go.
So scares.
We're
three-legged race on the Jersey Turnpike. How about that? You know, Pickaxe Pete. Only Masters. I literally only told the Pickaxe Pete joke for Masters of Comedy.
Maybe I'll go down to Ferguson and scream obscenities.
Yeah, the N-word. There was There was a movie called Kentucky Fried Movie, and they had this guy. Yeah, it was a really good movie. It's the Zucker brothers, right? The Zucker brothers, the guys that made the Naked Gun movies and all that, and I guess they were really young. And I forget, it was like this guy, and he was, remember Super Dave back on HBO back in the day? You're probably too young. Well, they had this idiot called Super Dave, and he had like, actually forget it. Forget Super Dave. You know, Evel Knievel dressed, right? You've seen pictures of Evel Knievel. Okay, they had this guy, and he was dressed like Evel Knievel, right? And he's like in the street, like in a back alley, and these black guys are like shooting dice behind him, right? And it's like they say, "This isn't Kentucky Fried Movie." He goes, "Dangerous Dave does dangerous things, stuntman, Dangerous Dave, right? What are you gonna do today for us, Dave?" And he like holds his hand up 1 minute, and he goes up to the black guys that are shooting dice, and he goes, "Nigga!" And then he starts running.
Oh.
Dangerous Dave does dangerous things. And he just starts running. Like, he's just legging it. The black guys get up. Do you hear what he said? And chase him down. I chase him down. It was fucking riot.
Oh, that's going to be something I'll have to look up.
See, I'm wondering why I'm not getting subs. Oh, God. Snaggle Teeth.
Snaggle Teeth.
I got to be honest with you. He's got one of my favorite names on YouTube, Snaggle Teeth.
That I like that name.
He looks like a Snaggle Teeth. Do you ever see him?
No.
He looks like a big snag. He's a big hillbilly like you. You're just pretending not to be. I think he embraces it. You know, just saying I didn't say it. I didn't say the N-word, but it was great. That's what he says, man. And then he just starts running away. Running away. It's a Kentucky Fried Movie. It's one of the early Naked Gun. It's hysterical.
1977.
It's a good movie. Funny as fuck. Probably couldn't make it today.
Rated R.
Yeah. Yeah, even then.
Well, what would it be rated today?
It would probably been rated PG in the 80s and X today. You know. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. He wants taking phone calls. Let's see what the peeps are up to. The peeps. Tommy Sieg's on for that word twice. I said.
No, it's just his version of the bleep.
Oh yeah, it's my version of the bleep. Right? Rice Gum knows.
And that's on moms.
Yeah. All right. Let's go right to the phone call. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. If you noticed, I'm just too lazy to fix it, but I'm no longer taking Skype invitations anymore. So stop sending me stuff. You're going to have to call the phone number unless you have special access to my Skype. 818, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Tommy.
Hey, what's up, man? What's on your mind?
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to apologize about yesterday. I was the first call yesterday. I was the 13th.
I don't. No need to, because I don't remember you. But go ahead.
Anyways, so I'd just like to say, like, the YouTube thing. The problem with YouTube right now is that they don't talk. They're only vocal whenever they want to be. YouTube as a company owned by Google, they don't like to talk to their creators unless it's an event or if it's just some big mistake that they made.
Are you sure they're making a mistake? That's what I'm worried about.
I mean, they should be vocal, even if it's something small. They should think of it as a game. They should release patch notes on everything that they do.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
Because then they get backlash, and then they know what to fix.
You know this doesn't make any money for the company of Google. You know that, right?
I know.
Yeah, all right. Here's the thing. But YouTube has lots of far-reaching influence outside of making money, and Google makes tons of money. So really, YouTube's a friggin' toy to them. It's a nice toy, and you can have political influence. And if I had to guess, they want to shape it and and elect the political candidates that they want. But they also have to tell everybody, lie to them and tell them it's a free speech platform. Here's the thing. You ever think for a minute they don't give a fuck if this thing makes money or not, because it only accounts for something like anywhere between 3% of all, 3 or 4% of the entire company? You ever think of that? They don't give a shit if they make money or not. They don't give a fuck because it's more important to influence. But the problem is this thing has been advertised. It's called YouTube. It's for fucking you. You broadcast yourself.
Broadcast yourself. What happened to that?
But here's the thing. This thing has influence. Amazing Atheist has influence. Thunderfoot has influence. They're not the guys that they want. They want the social justice warriors.
They don't agree with them.
They want social justice warriors that look you right in the frigging eye and tell you that you're somehow a bad person if you don't recognize that someone that's telling you that they are a woman when they're not, and just saying, "I'm sorry, I don't go for that. You're still a man." Right, and it's more than being rude.
Greens running around.
Yeah, it's more. Well, yeah, Nazis, green, brown shirts. It's more than just being rude. They want you punished. They want you to lose it. They don't want you to have an opinion. I'm a person that has opinion. Look, you can dress up like a chick, or a girl can dress up like I don't know. But you know what? I don't gotta fucking go along with that thing. I don't gotta go along with it. I call you whatever the fuck I feel like it. I don't. Now, I probably, if Copper Cap was on, I'd probably ask him ahead of time. Like, for the same reason I'd ask somebody, like, do you want to be called Tom or Tommy? But I got to be honest with you. I don't think, I'm not calling people Z. Now, I'm not doing that, and I'm not going to sit there and pretend they're anything other than the sex that they were born with. It's a biological fact.
Yep.
So I say something like that. Wait, it shouldn't be controversial. That's controversial. They want me gone. That's my point.
Well,
and that's
everything's
what I'm afraid
controversial.
of.
Your opinion is controversial.
Yeah,
Being a male
why
is
that's
controversial.
I can't believe that's a controversial opinion. Perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
It's just it's his choice. But I mean, it's like, well, that means you hate
Well,
gays.
we live in a sensitive world now. That's the problem.
No,
Everybody's so sensitized to
No, we don't live in a sensitive world.
Everybody's so sensitive to everything.
We don't live in a sensitive world. We have authoritarians that are in our highest office, and they're telling you stuff like this. They're telling you that, look, you hear this about safe spaces and safe speech and just looking for a safe space and look, the only times words are dangerous. Words are only dangerous to authoritarians. And that's what the people that are saying about talking about safe spaces and things of that nature and dangerous speech. They're authoritarians. We're not any more sensitive than we were. We have people giving us the impression that speech is dangerous, and that's a real problem. Thanks for the call, bud. I appreciate it.
Very good call.
It's a real good call, actually.
Yeah, but according to people like Lacey Green and these high authoritarian figures,
to me, Lacey Green is no better than a Nazi. None.
No,
Nope.
but then she'll find some way to turn it around, and we're somehow fascist, misogynist.
Yeah, but
and
she's just
racist.
that's the thing. There's no intellectual discussion there. There's just name calling. It's an ad hominem.
No, it's just third grade name calling.
We just called her a Nazi. That's no. I think she's a fucking Nazi for the views that she espouses. The authoritarianism
nobody
that she
can
espouses.
oppose their views, and if you do,
except her. She behaves like it.
Throw in your favorite adjective.
And when she doesn't win, she has a fit. And she has to throw it. Oh, Pierre's calling. I guess I got to put him through. KC, you're on the air on Discord.
All right, thanks. Just wanted to say real quick, I see a lot of people saying in the chat that, YouTube does not have a competitor. And from my point of view and opinion, that's not true. Like, I personally believe there are different places like VidMe, Vimeo. I know they're not well established, but if there is support behind them, I think they do have a chance.
Well, I think
and
the legal definition,
I
think you're misunderstanding what they're saying in the chat. From legal perspective, yeah, they do have a legitimate competitor, but in a reality, in a financial perspective, in a reach and influence, there is no competitor. I'm not on. Look, I can't stand these Google people. I'd jump a minute if I thought I could and make money. There is no competitor. There's nowhere to go. You go to Facebook, but Matt Zucker's as big a wacko as the rest of them. Maximum boredom is, I'm never going to add your call because you're calling me through Skype. You're going to have to call the phone line or get on Discord. I don't take, since you all decided to DDoS me, I'm no longer taking contacts. So get over it. That's the issue. That's what they're talking about, bud. They're not saying that there isn't a competitor. There's just not realistically a competitor. All right, let's put it this way. The Vancouver Canucks are a hockey team, right? But they can't stand up to my New York Rangers. Technically, they're a hockey team.
I don't think they can really stand up to anybody. But...
Anybody. So there you go. Yeah, technically they're in the NHL, but they're barely a hockey team. What'd you say, Casey?
Yeah, I'm a Leafs fan. I'm the Wendell Clark cousin guy. So
yeah. Wait. You know Wendell Clark?
Yes.
Can you get him on my show? I would love to interview. He's like one of my favorite players, right?
I could try, I guess.
Wendell Clark, he's okay. You know the Wendell Clark song? It doesn't matter what they say. Wendell Clark, he's okay. I saw him. What did I say? I gotta get the Wendell. I'm gonna sing it to you, and I want you to take this to your uncle. Is he your uncle?
No, he's my cousin.
He's your cousin. How can he be your cousin? You're too young. He's like older than me. Yeah, he's 50.
Oh, yeah.
He's 50.
Well, it's something like 2 times removed or something. It's like by
marriage. Oh, I gotcha.
So.
Yeah. There's the Ballad of Wendell Clark. I saw him cheap shot, Jeff Buka boom. I guess it was in his day. Oh, God, I love Wendell Clark. He's such a badass. And he's from, where is he from? He's from Saskatchewan, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Saskatchewan?
No, I'm from Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay. They got cooler names for cities in Canada. You notice that, Jeff? Thunder Bay. Saskatchewan.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the best we can do here in America is we have a Springfield in every state.
Yeah, I know. Everything's Springfield. We don't have to say like Edmonton. Vancouver. They got like cooler
Ottawa.
names.
Ottawa.
Montreal. It's just I don't know the sound. It's a sound cooler. All right, man.
Just
Thanks for the
it
call,
sound.
dude. I'll do anything. I'll even like be friends with you if you get me Wendell Clark on. All right, bud. Take care. Ottawa.
Washington.
Well, it's a guy's name. Unknown phone number. I always regret this. You're on the air. Hello.
Oh, hey.
You're too deep. Hey, God, you're very.
It's the evil Emperor Zurg.
I know it's like turn the bass down.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
Unknown phone number. You're very bassy.
Wait, what? Do I love you? 1, 2, 3.
It's the evil Emperor Zurg.
Zurg. What was Zurg from?
Toys. He's the enemy of Buzz Lightyear.
447. Oh, you missed out. That's Snaggle Teeth. You're on the air. You tell me, man.
What's up, man?
I saw you got 1,000 subs. It's pretty good, bro.
Oh, thanks. I see you shaved off your beard. You look like a millennial now.
Well, thanks. I still look young. I still got the gray hair on the sides, though. Yeah.
Why'd you shave it off?
Because I hate when it goes in my mouth, and I don't want to look like a fucking trailer park trash guy.
You sit there and you start licking on it and shit? Is that what happens?
No, it just like grows in my mouth, and I'll be, I'm going to show you what like a half man. I don't know how to trim it. But this is what I do. Like, if you look at my old videos, I grow facial hair and it goes away, and I grow facial hair. This is like nothing out of the ordinary. You can ask Chef. It's like nothing out of the ordinary.
A bunch of people giving you shit for shaving it off. I see in the chat.
There were a couple people giving me shit for growing it. You look like you're homeless.
It is No Shave November.
It is no. It was. Well, I shaved. Well, maybe that was a problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm starting to get tired of my shit too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always changing my appearance. That's like.
Well, I have a question for Jeff.
If you want a good beard, ask Dave.
You can't even grow a beard. You fucking hillbilly. The millennial over here, Jeff. Oh, he can't even grow it.
I have a question for you, Jeff. I was wondering if you were thinking about starting a gum chewing ASMR video series.
Why not? I mean, a lot of people in the chat seem to love my gum chewing. So
let me ask you. You know what? We'll find that out. And I don't get this. Will be your last day chewing gum. I'm gonna count these bitches too. 1, you can put a 1 in the chat if Jeff keeps his gum. 2 in the chat if Jeff doesn't keep his gum. Vote as many times as you want. Here you go. Yeah, the bubbles don't bother. I just see in your gum, and I do it too. And I chew like a cow though. That's why I can't do it. So yeah, I shave. Jeff, what else you got? What do you got going on?
Okay, fine. You people want to do that? That's fine.
Oh, look, it looks like
that's fine. I can't keep up with
as many times as you want. I can't keep up either. I think you win though. It looks like a tie though.
I'm winning. I'm seeing a lot of twos.
You need ones. You need ones.
Now.
Ones is good. You're looking for ones. I don't know. It looks like a wash.
You said if it's 1 loose of gum, right?
No, 1 loose. Oh, was it 1 loose? I forget. Then you definitely won. You got anything else for a Snaggle Teeth?
No, man, it's all good. I just wanted to talk shit.
When you have a little boy or girl or something, you can call her Snaggle Tooth.
I got a boy and a girl, and they're both mini teeths. Yeah,
new mini teeths. All right, Snaggle. Thanks for the call, bud.
Later, man.
I don't know. I ain't counting all that shit. Ben, do your job. Count on shit. Go ahead, Ben. Do your job. Do your job, Benny. You're a moron. That's interesting. You're a moron. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, man?
You tell me. What's up?
Absolutely nothing. I just came in here to say, hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Beer?
Yeah, we're talking about explosives.
Explosives?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Got to bring something to the table.
You want me to bring something to the table?
Yeah,
All right. Well, here.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna call.
Well, here. I have a table.
Yeah.
I have a table.
You got a
right
table?
Here.
Yeah,
I got
get
a table.
The fuck out.
No,
shut up. And I wish I could blow you up. God damn. Gotta do better than that. Hey, people are doing that on my hockey show too, which is, by the way, ass kicking today if you're a hocky fan. My last hockey show was amazing.
Even if you're not a hockey fan, go watch it.
That was a good one. Well, that was really hockey heavy. Yeah, I'm perfectly honest with you. It was. Boom goes the dynamite. Let's take some calls. You gotta give me something. Unknown phone number. You're on the air.
1, 2, 3, door giveaway. 1, 2, 3.
Door
1, 2,
giveaway.
3,
Yeah, we did. They did that
door
years ago.
giveaway.
They did it years ago.
No. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, what up? What's going on?
1, 2, 3. Door giveaway.
How do you
1, 2, 3.
let me ask you something. How do you prank a show that's like a joke to begin with? Like, I don't know. Like, would you get together with your fucking?
We're
your
not
raid
cool
party.
about my cable.
You got your raid any my channel? Yeah. Say something racist. Yeah, he's not even good at it. These kids today suck at prank calls, suck at everything. Absolutely suck at absolutely everything. Terrible. You can't prank a call like this. 447, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Oh, hey, I just wanted to ask a question.
Sure.
Right?
Sure, bud.
Yeah. Sorry, I just forgot. Why do you think YouTube allow you to demonetize your videos?
Allows me to monetize my videos?
Yeah. Well, allows anyone.
Is
to
this like
demonetize
is
their
this
videos.
like a facetious sort of is like a loaded question? Why do you think they allow it? I mean, the answer is obvious. I mean, they get a cut, so do I. I mean, are you going somewhere with this or?
Well, yeah, but because I mean, if YouTube really wants to make money, then why do they let people not monetize their videos? I mean, surely YouTube would put ads on there anyway, so they can make more money.
Well, I suppose. I mean, they do. They do allow it, and I do get a piece of it. I do get a piece of that money, but I don't think. I guess if you're referring to what I said before, I don't think it's their only priority is making money, because, like I said, they don't make money. The content creators make money. YouTube doesn't make money, and it only accounts for a very small percentage of the entire Google company. So I think is that what you're referring to when I made that statement earlier?
Yeah. That was what I was trying to say. Yeah. Sorry if I worded it poorly,
I got to be honest with you, and I could be 100% wrong, and maybe I'm Alex Jones. I don't trust these people, and I think they're freaking the fuck out over Brexit and Trump. That's what I believe. Or I should say, let me say this. I think there's a distinct possibility that Twitter, Facebook, and Google are freaking the fuck out about the Trump, Brexit, all these things. Because we're using their tools to get rid of them. I think that's what's happening.
You're using their own weapons against
We're using their own weapons against them. Nobody wants to hear these liberal guys or these social justice guys or Hillary Clinton supporters. Nobody listens to. Look who's the top social justice warrior on YouTube? What, Steve Shives? I'm guessing. Compare him to who's a top alt-right guy or anti-SJW guy. Well, he's probably got 1 million subs or at least a couple 100,000. I think that's the issue. They can't control it because their ideas aren't very popular. Media is different. When I was a kid, the only kind of alteration to the left you could get in the States was on talk radio. But now the right has talk radio and social media.
Right,
because I don't think their ideas work. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing atheists. That's right, Depths. That's my opinion. I mean, do you have a disagreement for me? I mean, I'm open to be disagreed with.
Well, no. I was just curious for your opinion. That was all.
My opinion, I don't know. My opinion is I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think there's this possibility that this is a part of the plan, and there's probably a stronger possibility that this is just a glitch. God, I hope so. That was a short run. That was a short run. And I did it. I just came to this conclusion with looking at Nick's stuff, and after we kind of made up, and I was looking at it more rationally, I'm like, Nick isn't this bad. I didn't do this to Nick. There's something wrong here. And you know what? Despite what I said about Nick and the fight we got in, I always thought he was good. I always thought he was funny. I'm just not going to say that when I'm fighting with him. All right, man. Thanks for the call.
All right. Well, thanks.
Appreciate it. Tommy C loves Keem. Well, I'm definitely grateful for him. Keem's hits are down too. A
little bit.
And he was just happy it wasn't him.
Yeah. Let me check Jeff. See how his.
I got to be honest with you. I'm more time goes by, the more disgusted with myself I am over the Nick incident. I was thinking about vlogging about this, but this came to me now.
Well, I kind of figured once that whole thing started, it was going to be a little bit of a shit show from the start.
I wanted to be more entertaining, but here's what I keep running into, and here's what keeps bothering
Right,
me.
you were expecting 12 rounds
I'm past that
straight.
now. I'm past that now. I'm past that, right? I kind of read Nick as somebody who would be really entertaining in an insult contest, and I'm not talking about Drama Alert. He did stop uploading, Ginger. He did, but I mean, look at the bleeding. It's more than like, you stop uploading for 2 weeks, you don't lose fucking thousands of subs.
Right.
It just doesn't. That's what I'm saying. And
You start losing subs for doing shit like Leafy did and
yeah,
getting caught.
yeah,
doing
something
it.
like that. But I even think his stuff's over the top. I think his stuff's glitch related too. And I just, it's the mom thing keeps bothering me. Look, I've been very open with the fact that I'm willing to do what it takes, clickbait, everything within the rules to get people in there and entertain them the way I want to entertain them and make money doing it, and I got no shame. But it does keep popping in my head. And I like I said to Nick to his face when I apologized to him, there is a line, and I feel like I'm just such a fucking hypocrite right now because I sort of called out Leafy because seems to be willing to do absolutely anything for hits. I'm not like that. There is a line for me. And I shouldn't have said something about his mother. It was wrong. And the more and more I think about it is, Nick's no pussy. He came on twice. He went on Drama Alert. And my opinion...
Yeah, anytime he was called out to show up, he did.
He did. And I think he really did go. I think he was telling the truth. And more I think about it, my problem was I felt like he didn't do it. Like he put up with it for months, and then he does this, instead of going to Leafy, he does this big expose, which is something I couldn't get off for some reason, because it was just a shit show on Drama Alert. I should have said that. And I didn't like I'm helping out other YouTubers. I didn't buy that. But after talking to Nick offline, it was quickly, it was only about 10 minutes. I think maybe he was telling the truth. And now, if I've accepted the thing that he's telling the truth, right, that means I am a piece of shit. And I feel kind of crappy about it. I do have a line. Is Robert Johnson. I think he's saying that I'm bullshit. No, I do. I've done crazier stuff. Where's your line? Who you bullshit and you do anything for subs just like Leafy? No, I wouldn't be telling you this right now. This is the end of the program. It's not true. It's not true. I have if I was willing to do anything, that Christian girl that called up yesterday and said that she was trying to find a date, I would have told her, here's what you do, spread your legs. I didn't do that.
No.
I didn't do that. I'm not content copping. I'm not telling people. I'm just saying, I'm talking personally. I'm telling you how I feel, and I feel shitty about it.
Saying you fucked up.
Maybe. I don't know. Because there's a part of me that thinks Nick did, well, I don't think Nick.
There could have been elements of both there.
Here's what Nick's guilty of. He didn't have the balls to go to Leafy and say, you're going to pay me for the type of money you're making and the type of work that I'm doing. You're going to pay me like a fucking employee or at least a contractor, or I'm walking. And I think Nick failed there. And it's the easy route to go up. It's the easy route to go and just make the video on Leafy. And that's really what I don't think I communicated to the fans that well. That's the easy route. I do not change that criticism of Nick, right? So when Nick calls in, right, I'm expecting like a debate like this, but he gives me, I'm going to fight you, which turns it to kindergarten right away. So
Which turns into Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
The
Kingdom Hearts. So I'm thinking he's going to hang up on me. I'm going to look like an idiot. That's not going to happen. I'm going to say something so fucking repugnant, right? Because it sounds like he did. He took me back to the schoolyard. I'm going to kick your ass. Well, I'm going to fuck your mom, But now that I'm over it, I will do just about anything for hits. I'll be honest with you. But there is a fucking line. And you know what I started thinking about? I started thinking about your mom. What the fuck? What if I slipped and said that to you? Jeff's mom's dead, by the way. She died about 3 years ago. And I'm like, God, like what kind of, I don't hate Nick that much. I
have a comeback for that, but
yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, what if Nick's mom was dead?
Right,
I'm not talking.
right.
I'm not trying to be an
People handle
SJW
that
here.
People handle that stuff in different ways. Me, I would just blow it off. In Nick's case, he even admitted that he doesn't take criticism well, and that took a lot of balls.
And that's the thing. Well, so that means there's at least a part of him that's honest. So I feel shitty about it, and because he was like, look, there was some rumors like, wasn't afraid of making the video. Email for contact, KG.
Oh, that's that stupid donation sound.
I thought I fucking switched it to the laugh thing. I did. I thought I switched it to
I don't know, but you need to change it off of Bill Cosby, Charlie Brown, Bill Cosby, Charlie Brown.
I thought I did change it today. In fact, I thought I fucking put Mika Zibanejad in my fantasy team, and he had 9 fucking fan points last night.
Mika Zibanejad.
Yeah. Mika Zibanejad. But I do feel bad. My criticism of Nick remains the same. He should have manned up. I think he took the easy way out. He shouldn't have told me he was going to fight me. He put himself in, like, once you do that, then it's going to be a shit show. But I think I went too far. I think I went way too far. And I'm sure Nick loves his mom. I'm sure you love your mom. And it's very easy for me to spit that out because I have no relationship with my mother. And we have none. And it seems fuck your mom. Because somebody says fuck your mom to me. I'm like, good, go ahead. Enjoy yourself, you fuck. And I'm not gonna get into all that shit, but I mean that's the way I feel. But that insult never bothered me at all. But I mean, I guess having kids, I see my wife with my kids, well, both my wives really.
Ooh, wow, holy God, that voice crack.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
God, your gum is ridiculous. You're a disgusting hillbilly. I don't know, God. If I start getting if people start writing, I got news for you. If people start writing,
I'll just take my cup here, start spitting in it, even though I don't chew tobacco.
By the way,
I could go grab a gun and talk in a hillbilly accent.
I might pay you to do that. Let's see. We can flip the. Why did the cash thing? It's still over. Yeah, that's so weird. No sound. What? Let's put. There you go. Select.
Well, we can scare the balls off a clown when he calls in again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't. That frightened me. My earphones jumped in my cranium.
God, that laugh needs to go.
That really, it is not. But by the way, I did take the writing thing. I might put you're able to write when you donate now. I did put that back in. Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to be able to shout every one of them out. I'm not ruining the conversation. I may put something in the things. May not read all donations out loud. Or
if you can't read it in a dead spot.
I hate that. I fucking hate that. Let's take a Discord. Lunchbox.
You guys could hear me the whole time. I feel fucking
Guess what?
retarded.
You're on the air at Lunchbox Marathon.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Yeah, you're on the air. What's on your mind, bro?
I was actually wanting to ask you about the YouTube glitch thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think it's a possibility that maybe YouTube is purging all of the inactive accounts that have been on there since the start of YouTube?
It's not an impossibility. It's actually I don't. But the problem is that's not consistent with the way they've done it in the past, where they kind of everybody takes one across the board. It's not over time, and it doesn't even make sense. But it's as far as being out of the realm of possibility. I'm the new guy in town. I'm the new guy on the block because I couldn't tell you for sure. But the way I understand they've done it in the past is they just sort of you Pootie Pile wake up and you'll be down 10K. That's the way I know.
Well, I know that they're trying to crack down on the those botting sites.
Oh,
if they are cracking down on it, do you think it's a possibility that they may even be purging those?
Yeah, but that's also not consistent with the evidence comedy source gamer. Why would it happen every time you upload? Keem's experienced the same thing. H3 is about to do a thing on it as well. Yeah, I actually saw that. H3 is about to do anything, and he'll get to the bottom of it. He's a goddamn detective, that son of a bitch. He's he's pretty good. Right there, Jeff. That H3, he's one smart Jew. Yeah. That Jew boy, I know what he's talking about there in the YouTube, right, Jeff?
See, I can't even force a hillbilly accent because I'm not a hillbilly.
You're a big fucking hillbilly. St. Louis is a farm, right? Lunchbox Marathon?
No, it's not.
It's a big farm.
Yeah, potatoes and fucking
yeah,
carrots
eat
everywhere.
your potatoes.
Yeah, if you go south of here.
Yeah, big hill. You should see Jeff's dad. He's funny. He comes in. We were sitting there one day before a show. Jeff's dad comes in. He goes, Jeff, you gotta go out, get some food. Make sure you get the meat, the mayonnaise.
Did he come in a Dickies and a wife beater?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't wear wife beaters.
He doesn't wear. You gotta get, and then make sure get the Pop-Tarts. I don't care if you forget everything else. You make sure you get them Pop-Tarts. I like the ones with sprinkles. So I don't know if he said that or not, but it was pretty funny.
Well, you speak slowly enough, you'll never mess up any of your words or anything. So
Me, I speak too fast. I'm from the East Coast. That's my problem. I'm always listening back to my podcast and saying, "What the fuck?" You know?
I can barely keep up with your podcast sometimes. I gotta rewind. I'm like, what?
Well, what do you? Where are you from, hillbilly?
Tommy struggles with words.
Sometimes. Where are you from?
Texas.
Well, you're a big hillbilly too. What are you making fun of Jeff for? Get the fuck out of here, you know. Yeah, Tommy thinks he's real special because he talks fast and he's from New York. You cake geezers, speak up. What are they talking about in there? Jesus,
I don't know.
What are they talking about? God damn. Man, I want to be... See, another thing is this. I'm going to make a vlog.
You're not a video maker.
Yeah, I could make videos. I've made videos before.
You're a podcaster.
Shift from the Pint is now following. Fuck you, Pip. I'll tell you about Pip Lad. Pip Lad is always talking shit on Bamboozle and stuff like that. Well, you know what I do for warm-ups sometimes? I jump on Colossal's Crazy. I jump on Colossal's. I did this for Nick too. I jump on Colossal's Crazy Discord and I just shred fucking Pip, who never has a reply, right? And he's a real wise guy when he comes around here, but he is not that quick. There's no really cute, clever English sense of humor. It's just me ripping Pip a mighty asshole, and it's a big one. Sometimes 2 and 3. And now Pip can't really take it. I even asked him one time, I said, is this the showdown you were expecting, how it would go? And he was like, yeah, kind of. And then the other time I said to him, I said, why don't you fight back? He's like, because you're here, you big pussy. I go, put me on Bamboozle. It's probably the first time it's ever entertaining, and probably the only time you guys could ever be focused, because most of the time you're on Ritalin and I don't know, just a bunch of guys that sit around and play video games all day. And there's nothing wrong with playing video games, so don't want to hear it from the nerds out there. But if it's all you do and you're not meeting girls and stuff or trying, and that's why we do love phones, you got a problem. Pip's one of those guys. He has a problem. You know, he's a YouTube expert because he's never seen a vagina.
That's all they do.
That's really what it comes down to, Pip Lad.
That's okay. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, floats your boat. Maybe just go out with those guys in Bamboozle. They all have the same problem anyway. Just might as well give it up. Be gay. It's okay nowadays. 620, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, I just wanted to say, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah, why do you say?
Well, I'm just looking at your face, and I can tell you're a piece of shit, but I like you. I like you because you're an honest. You're an honest dude.
Well,
you're
thanks.
an honest dude. Well, maybe not. I'm not an honest dude. I'll be fully.
I think I'm an honest dude. I don't know if
but you don't.
I'm not a
you
piece
don't
of
beat
shit
around the bush.
I'm not a piece of shit, but I've done bad things. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but we've all done that. I know I've done horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not horrible. But there's like certain people like Leafy where I feel they kind of bring it like over the top a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You're not there. You're at like kind of the right, the good zone.
I like to think I know where the line is, but the problem is I start talking about a line and I'm already cutting my own dick off. I have to have people think that, but I've decided.
Well, good thing you've already had kids because you don't really need it now.
Fuck you, you fucking prick. You're trying to get blown up, you Jesus Christ. Good show, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
I guess I could do a show when I'm calm. See, I want to be crazy because, no banging next door. I'm getting real close to the mic. I want to be able to laugh and giggle like I used to, but this place is going to get fixed up. So I may make this vlog tomorrow morning.
They have very sensitive hearing.
Going on tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shot for the Point Dead. All you hockey fans out there, make sure 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time we go live within the Crease with Tommy C. If you can't catch it, I know a lot of you kids can't catch it. Once this place gets soundproof, we're gonna do time changes again, and make sure.
What are you doing? Just getting carpet?
No, we're going the whole 9.
You're getting the actual.
What's the point? Might as well spend the money now. But then again, wouldn't that be fucking hysterical if the money just stops because of my conspiracy theory and everything, and then we're just screwed? And the only income I have is because it's going to affect Baited too, more than likely. Yeah. It's going to affect the Baited website as well. This sucks, and everybody's pissed off on Baited. All right, here's my Baited update. I have none. I'm sure Clown is working on it real hard.
You mentioned that.
Well, here's the thing. Clown's working on this shit. I think there's an issue with the audio. It will be out. It is a good episode, so it's sort of worth the wait. But we do got to get our shit together. I agree with you. But I think you're going to get a really good episode. You're going to laugh. You're definitely going to laugh. Thank you very much, everybody. What's the name of the song? Check in the description box below. Real Talk to Run for Messiah. Peace, and see ya later.
Lucky I'm an independent artist. Man, I'm the hardest. Disposing who I think is garbage. Flow out of pocket. Oh, you shining bright, put them out of sockets. Oh, who can stop them? My metaphors all in your noggins. You can be the dopest. Jay and Oz can even know it. Radio got you in motion with promotion. You can be black or golden, but my flow still put you to the lowest with the motive of spitting bomb lines. That's explosive, I rap.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like when someone's portraying a lifestyle or writing something that they don't actually